Hey there, lovely people. This is me, Sonam Sunita Atri, and you are watching Art with Freedom. So, it's been a long while, and New Year has begun. And for the very first time, I have some resolutions or some goals for the coming year, and I have decided to share them with you. So let's begin a little presentation. Yes, actually, I have made a presentation. I don't really remember when was the last time I actually made a presentation along, represented it on my own. So this is the very first time when I'm giving a presentation. Actually, I do made some presentations when I was in school, but you know, the school things. But this is the very first time when I actually made a presentation properly, and I'm going to represent it myself. So I am very excited about this. So let's begin. So here begins my presentation for my goals for 2022. Okay, so this is the list of something. This is a list of the things that I want to pursue in the coming year, that I really feel like that I really need to get done with these things by the end of this year, and I'm looking forward to work hard as much as I could to get them done. So all the very best to me, and let's start the presentation. Okay, so this is the front. Okay, goals for 2022. As I said, this is the stuff that I want to pursue in the coming year, and I want them get done by the end of this year. Okay, so let's hop to first part. Okay, so these are the some essential things that I need to learn. Okay, these are I'm in a field of art at the time. I'm in a kind of field like this, and I really need to learn all these things that says it says Illustrator, Photoshop, 3D graphics, SketchUp, animations. These are the essential things that I need to learn, and I'm not hopping onto them for by the end of this year. I'm hoping from hopping on them so that I could finish them as soon as possible. Because I'm already in the middle of Photoshop and SketchUp already. I mean, I'm at the post beginner stage. Actually, I am already on them, and I'm looking forward to learn 3D graphics as soon as possible. But I hope for the best, and these are the things that I feel are really essential for me too. So these are my top priorities at the moment. So yeah, as it says, there are some applications that I really need to work on. Yeah, I need to work on all these things. These are important for me to grow in the field I'm currently working in. So yeah, these are some really important things for me to learn. First of all, yes, these are the important uh, applications, important things that I need to work on, and they are my top priorities at the moment. Okay, so let's hop to next one. Okay, next up we have some fun activities. Yes, these are the fun activities that I'm looking forward to try this year. I have in mind. I'm not sure I would be able to do them or not. I would be able to pursue them or not. But I would like to take a dig at them. Okay, so these are the activities that I always had in mind, that one day I will try it, and you know, one day I will just go and have fun with these things. You know, skating is something I really like, but I have no idea about skating. I don't know even the S of skating. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to work on that one, but let's hope for the best. Let's be positive about that. So I'm looking forward for skating, and one adventure sports. I don't know what that could be. uh, Only God knows when the time will come. I have never had any kind of sport, so I will try my best to create that kind of a situation for myself. But uh, let's see what happens. Next is my first trip. Yes, this sounds really not cool or old school, or I don't know what to say that, but I have never been on a trip so far. Yes, I am 22 years old and I haven't been on my first trip yet. So yes, this is something I am definitely looking forward to. I had to make one this year, by the end of this year actually. I don't know how that will happen, or how am I going to manage that, but the one thing that is for sure, that this year I will have my first trip. I don't care if it's a group, I don't care if it's a duo, I don't care if it's with strangers or with family or a solo one. I am ready to have a solo one, uh, if parents allow. Yes, that is actually the biggest issue with the whole trip thing. If parents allow, time hasn't come yet, but I'm really positive this year that I will have my first trip. If not with friends, then I'll try my best to have a solo one. I don't care if it's just up to Agra only. I will be happy with that too. But definitely, I'm looking forward to my first trip this year. A new language, yes, that is something I am definitely looking forward to. A new language, I don't know what language. I don't care if it's an Indian language or an any foreign language, but I definitely am going to pursue a new language because I think it's important. Having to learn different languages can be really useful and can really help you grow as a person, and it can help you grow your vocabulary as well. So I think it's a good thing. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't have a roadmap for that yet. I don't know if I'm going to take the online classes or offline one, or will learn it from YouTube only. But I definitely am going to pursue a new language to learn when visit a museum. Yes, the last time I visited a museum, that was when I was in 8th, from my school trip. And visiting on a museum with school trip is not worth it. So and I really like museums. I'm really fascinated with them, so I'm definitely looking forward to visit a museum this year. A memory scrapbook, yes, a memory scrapbook is something I always wanted to make, but I never really got the time, and I never really actually thought of working on it. But this year I am definitely looking forward to make a scrapbook of memories. Yes, I have a lot of pictures from I got my cell phone in 2015, and since then I have pictures backed up on my Google account. So as you know, I love doing this whole art and craft things, making scrapbooks, making cards, and making greetings. This is something I really love, and I really enjoy making such stuff. I just love it, and I just enjoy it so much. The whole pasting the pictures and cutting out scraps and writing notes and this and that and decoration and all. I just love all that stuff. So yes, I will definitely make a memory scrapbook. When I don't know when will I start, but I'm definitely gonna keep working on it. So yeah, that's fun. So these are all the fun activities that I would like to try this year, and hopefully I will accomplish some of them. All the best to me, and let's move on. Habits to maintain. Yes, actually, that is something I really, really, really need to work. I am very bad at maintaining habits. I can acquire habits very easily, but it's very hard for me to maintain. First of all is a morning routine. The whole yoga and a little exercise and a little stretching and getting up early in the morning, I did acquire that habit for like 5 to 6 times before, and I never maintained it. I'm so bad at maintaining my morning routines, like so bad. I just work so hard to keep going on, and then I just give up. I don't know why. In fact, I love my morning routines. I love getting up early in the morning and doing yoga and exercise and feeling fresh all day and active. But I don't know what happens, and I'm just gone out of the picture already. But I will try my best. In fact, actually, right now it's too much winter for me. Uh, you won't believe it, but winter are really, really cruel to me. Like really cruel. I just cannot handle winter. I don't know. I'm living in north since forever, but I'm still not used to winters. I just cannot handle winter at all. uh, मुझे बहुत ठंड लगती है, बहुत ही ज़्यादा ठंड लगती है। मैं बिल्कुल ठंड बर्दाश्त नहीं कर सकती, बिल्कुल भी नहीं। इवन व्हेन आई एम सिटिंग अंडर द सन throughout the day, I'm always wearing a sweater in winter. That's how much cold winter are to me. So for right now, at, until February, I'm not sure I will be able to keep a morning routine. But yes, I have started working on doing it in the evening, when it's the sundown time. So have a little walk on the roof and do a little yoga and do a little stretch things. So it's good for the body and it's healthy. So that is what I'm doing at the moment, to have shifted it in the evening instead of morning, because morning is definitely not happening until the February end. So yes, that is a big problem for me, but I will try my best. Yes, I will. Trust me, I do try my best all the time. Yes, I do. That is the truth. But I'm just not good at keeping it. So that is a big problem for me. But never mind, we'll work it on by the end of February. Okay, next up we have a healthy diet. Yes, oh my god, I have an issue with that. I have a issue with that, like a big issue with that. Like that, I don't eat food. Uh, uh, I do eat, but I don't eat enough. That is a problem with me, and I do have consulted a doctor for now. Yes, I have got some homeopathic medicines for that. Because it happens with me that I don't feel hungry, and even if I do feel hungry, I'm not able to eat food. That is a issue with me for past few months. That's what happening with me. Um, I don't eat junk food at all. Not much actually. I won't say not at all, but not much. I only eat it when I'm in a month or two out with my friends. Only then I eat it. Otherwise, I don't. I don't do Zomato or Domino's all the time. No, I don't. But even with the food made at home, I'm something is wrong with me. I just can't eat. So I have consulted a doctor, and I've got homeopathic medicines, and uh, let's hope for the best. So I will try to work on that one. Definitely healthy diet is very, very, very important, because I have got a lot of illness issues, like a lot of illness, so I have to keep working on them. Next up, we have keep up with the artwork. Yes, that is something that I really need to focus on. That is important. So I love doing artwork. I love doing all the crafty things, the art things, the DIYs and sketching and making stuff. I love it, but I'm just not consistent with it. I don't know for what reason. I enjoy it all the time. I want to do it all the time, but I just don't know that there's something wrong in here. Something's wrong in here. I don't know what, but I have been keeping it up since the end of December last year, that is 2021. I have been keeping up with my artwork, and I will continue to do so, because that is very important for me and for my mental health. I think keeping up with my artwork is good for my mental health, so I will keep doing that. Hope for the best, all the best to me. Okay, next we have driving practice. Yes, oh my god. Yes, actually, driving practice is something I have to maintain. I did took driving lessons in November, actually. From mid of November to end of November, I did took driving lessons, but I am out of practice. I have a crowd phobia. Okay, I have a crowd phobia, and the thing is कि तुमको चोट लग जाए दैट इज़ फाइन, बट अगर तुमने किसी को ठोक दिया तो बहुत पंगा हो जाता है. So I am very scared of going into the crowd, being in the driver's seat. I did tried practicing for like 4 to 5 tries on my father's car, but I almost hated it, so I decided not to. I'm just so scared of all the time hitting the car into something or someone. That is my biggest fear. uh, but because my brother is not here anymore, he is abroad, and my father is not always available for me and my mother. Can't make the time all the time for both for me and my mother, so I really need to get going on that one. That is like important. It's also important for me to grow and to take that very important step to becoming independent on all my own. So I think um, I will work on that. I definitely will work on that. Skincare, hair care. Everyone knows the answer to that. I don't know. I am not sure. I will try my best, but I'm not sure at all. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Hair care is fine. Hair care will be do. But skincare, oh my god, I do skincare. My skin doesn't care. My skin doesn't give a single damn about me. So what am I supposed to do about that? It's not my responsibility. I do my best. I give my best. It's the skin that's stubborn. But as I said, I will try my best. Okay, let's moving on to habits to maintain from. Next up we have yes. This is my favorite, like favorite part of my goals for 2022. Okay, so I have a list of movies and shows up here. Okay, uh, a few people who are close to me, they know it, but I'm gonna tell it to everyone now that I have a little notepad that is full of the list of movies, shows, NM, K dramas, Turkish movies, and books, and places, and a lot of things. And that notepad is already full, and I have started a new one already. And I'm not stopping at anything. Okay, so it's not like I'm just making the list and not taking anything. I am taking, but slowly and steadily. That's how I prefer it to be. Okay, so in the movies we have DC movies, Star Wars, Matrix, John Wick, Percy Jackson, The Hobbit, Jurassic Park. Before South movies, Resident Evil, The Godfather, The Incredible, Indiana Jones. Okay, all these movies are a series. Okay, so I do have a lot of movies that I want to watch in this year, but these are the series that I like, that I have my priorities with. I have other than these, I have a lot of more series in the list, but these are all the movies that I prefer at the top priority at the moment. Okay, DC movies I have already started in the middle of third one, and Star Wars I have only watched the first part only. So because right now I don't know where I am. I'm watching, I think Disney. I'm watching Disney movies at the moment. So yes, Star Wars has also started, and these are all the ones. And then we have these South movies. Yes, I have just named South movies. That I have a lot of South movies in the list because I don't really watch TV. So South movies is something I will underline separately. Yes, I have list of separately South movies that I'm gonna watch this year. Then we have shows. Okay, these are all the shows that I have in my list. Okay, uh, many of you would be thinking that why I don't have any Indian movies or Indian shows in here. That is why, because these are all the series of movies, and I do have a list of Indian movies as well. In fact, I have a lot of Indian movies in the list at the moment, and I have watched some, and I'm gonna watch some. But these are all the series that I have listed down here. On the other side here, the Indian shows I haven't listed on because they are only like one season or two seasons and three seasons maximum. But these here are all the like 6 seasons, 5 seasons, 10 seasons. So that's why I have these in my list. And because I like watching, whenever I start show, I make sure it has a lot of seasons, so it could go for a long while. I don't binge watch. That is the thing with me. I don't binge watch. I watch in my own time whenever I get time and peacefully and calmly. I don't binge watch. So that is why I have these in my list. So I can watch it whenever I feel like I have enough time to watch it, and like enough patience I have. So I've already started Peaking Blinders. I'm in the middle of third season, but I left it. I watched first episode of Dark and I left the show in middle. Then I watched Breaking Bad first episode and then I left it in the middle. I watched first episode of Daredevil and then I left it in the middle. So I have got a lot of patience in me. Okay, so I can just start it and left it wherever I feel like, okay, let's take a break. Although watching first episode of first season and then leaving it doesn't really make a sense for patience for me, but I can't explain why. I just start something new in the middle of something I'm already watching. That is a little I am, but I'm really excited for all these movies and shows, and I'm hopefully finish them. But I'm sure I won't be able to do that. No, I can't. I'm very sure I can't, but uh, I'll try my best. As I said, I try my best. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Books to read. My favorite. I love books. I just love reading books, and that is something I binge. Yes, I don't binge watch, I binge read. Yes, actually, books is something, if I start reading it, I can't stop. I just can't stop myself. I have to finish it in like 2 or 3 days maximum. Maximum to maximum 3 days, that's it. It won't go any further than that. So these are all the books that I have my list for this year. Actually, I have a lot of books. I have like 100 above books already in my list, but these are my top priorities at the moment. I'm already in the middle of The God of Small Things and The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series. I have read the first book, but I took a break because it was important for the mental health, because the first was a torture, like a torture, and the second one is going to be a torture from the beginning itself. So I thought, let's take a little break and read something light-hearted. So I chose The God of the Small Things. That's I'm currently reading, and after that we have all this list up over here. In some of these are just some of these are actually series, but I have written the first name only because uh, I like, whenever I start a series, I watch the first part and then I take a little break from it to process what I have just what my mind has just grasped. So to take that moment, it's very important to divert your mind and to have something of a different genre. So that's why I have this list like that. So I'm hopeful that I will be able to cover up some. So that was my list to be read, and let's hop on to the next one. Okay, these are actually the things of to buy. I think this is the last slide. Yes, these are all the things that I need to buy that I have in my list, like the tripod and a ring light. It's a necessary for me at the moment, and skates, of course, if I need to learn skating, a new laptop, a camera. I don't boots. I don't know. I always think of buying boots, but I never do. I don't know why. Whenever I go shopping, I have this thing in mind that I will buy boots this time, but I never buy boots. I don't know why. So um, I'm gonna keep my head straight this time. Whenever I go shopping, I will buy a boots for myself. And these are all the other things. The some are my art supplies that I need to buy, and new lenses and new glasses. Yes, I need to get new glasses and new lenses. I don't like these ones, and I really need to have lenses just to try. I'm not sure if I'm gonna wear them or not, but just to try. Scented candles and wireless keyboard and mouse and the things like that. So yes, So that was the end of it. Okay, so that was my presentation for my goals, and I am very, very, very positive and very hopeful that I will accomplish a few of them by the end of year, and I will try my best to do for myself and for the benefit of me, and and I really had a really good time doing this whole presentation thing. I was so excited about it when I made the presentation. I was so excited with the idea of making a presentation and then representing it myself, and I enjoyed myself thoroughly with this. So I just wish for you to as well have a list of goals that you really want to accomplish for the coming year, and I hope you all the best, and I hope you find something that you're looking for. And thank you for being with me through this one, and thanks for watching the video.